Wait, hold that.
It's casi bombasi.
Hi, I hope you like the Phoenix look. We are going to be talking about Final Fantasy XVI. Square Enix invited me down to the Tower of London to check out the game, get a hands-on and play the demo. I'm telling you, I have smeared makeup on my face because it was so emotional that yes, okay, I can cry at an advert, but I was in it. It was what I wanted. Like, it came in, like, hard and fast, that's what she said. Okay, I'm not going to laugh at my own jokes. It came in exactly like how I wanted it to. I was fully immersed from the beginning. I've always felt like Final Fantasy games are their individual games. I definitely think that with anything, you have to try out the game yourself to get your own views, because I think that sometimes we can be a little bit sheeple on the internet when someone's like, oh, okay, this game's like this and this game's like that. I'm so glad that I got a chance to try out the game myself. So good. So good. I had so much fun with it, but also it felt like I was watching a movie. I was in it. I was wrapped up. Like, there was someone came to tap me on my shoulder and I fully jumped because I was so immersed in it I forgot where I was. However, on the other side, I think as someone that does live streaming, it would probably be a little bit frustrating for me to be getting into the game and then having like to stop to like engage with like things that are happening. So like if there was a raid or something and we was like in a really serious scene, it would probably be a bit difficult and I wouldn't want to miss out on stuff because there were so many things like that was so important and integral for what was happening and scene setting. So I think it was so great for me to play some of the beginning bits first and then know like, okay, cool, I've had that experience and then I can play it on stream and share that with the community. That's my own personal thing. I think combat wise, I know that people will probably call me a noob. I played Strangers of Paradise. When I played that was so fun, but people was dragging me because the way that I was fighting in that game was very Cass-like. And I find the same with like Final Fantasy fights give me a little bit of a challenge. Enough that it's so satisfying when you manage to like beat like a challenging fight, but sometimes I'm definitely like, I don't know if I can do it. And I think it's the same thing that I'm seeing with this, but this is probably the best for new players to Final Fantasy. I think it retains the love and excitement of Final Fantasy for anyone that's played from the beginning. However, I think it's really good for people that are kind of new to Final Fantasy, and it's a really excellent point of entry for it. Obviously, I don't want to give too many spoilers, but I've not yelled at scenes like I have in this at the beginning. I can only describe how it felt like if you've seen Invincible. I literally said to someone it felt like I was watching Invincible, and when you get to the part you'll know what I'm talking about. It wasn't too much. It was equally too much actually and not enough. Like it was so emotionally fraught that I was like, okay, there's a lot going on. I don't know if I can handle this, and also it wasn't enough because I was like, more. Graphics, of course, are top tier. The cutscenes are amazing. I feel like I'm watching something like Game of Thrones, probably even better. Like, they did so much work with like the voice acting and everything, and just really good with like world building. The pace of things was just perfect. It's exactly what I needed to be able to get wrapped up in the story. It immediately came in with the drama. It didn't feel like we were waiting. Like, it starts off at where you want to get to. It starts off the pace that you want it to. It's really kind of like receptive to what gamer needs are. I think that there's a lot of cutscenes, and I think that there's a lot of like cinematics, but those are excellent and necessary for the scene setting, and also with the music as well. The music, again, we all know this, and I think as for people that play a lot of Final Fantasy, it's like, yeah, of course, we know that they do this. For people that are new to the franchise as well, I think that they're really getting something with this. And that's kind of, like, I miss it. Like, I know that I get, like, obsessive with, like, things, and I love gaming so much, but I miss the game. Like, I cannot wait. Like, I want it. I want to get stuck in. It feels like I'm going to be waiting for that, and I think that's really key to have with something when you're playing a demo or like get early access. The fact that you're still thinking about it and still want to play it afterwards, and you're like, okay, I really want to get into it. That's when you know it's doing well. Intro being like super tense, just want immediately getting us wrapped into what we're seeing is just great. Obviously, you'll be able to see like, so this is some of the gameplay that's captured within it, and so satisfactory. Like, it just is like biting into a perfect pie. I don't even know what that means, but it feels right. So it's coming out. I have like pictures of that event. If you want to see anything, please check out my socials. Let me know what you think. Just a big thanks to Square Enix for letting me do that, and I can't wait to see it when I play the game, and then we get to have like a proper chat and playthrough of it. Thank you so much, and we'll talk soon.